Hey, what up guys, ButteredBagel here, and today I'm coming to you with some Plague Inc. So Plague Inc. is a game where you make your own plague, disease, virus, whatever you want to call it, and pretty much try to infect the whole world and kill everyone before they can create a cure to stop your plague, virus, etc. Anyways, so you can pick this game up on Steam for $14. You also can get on your phone as an app. This is on my PC, obviously, and so we're going to get right into it. We're going to do the main game, and we're going to use bacteria, but you can do a bunch of other. Right now I'm going to do bacteria. In another video I might do virus or fungus. But there's a ton of options which you can eventually unlock once you complete different ones on different difficulties. I just love the name of this one, bioweapon. It's just so ominous. But anyways, we're going to use bacteria, and we have a few perks here. I don't believe... Oh, we have a perk there. Gives you plague... gives your plague a bonus in air climates. Okay, that works. And then we have a few extra bonuses. Obviously, I play this game a tiny bit just to get used to it. So we're going to do it on normal, so a little bit over half the world washes their hands. Yeah, okay, so that's what I named my last plague when I was just playing by myself. I don't know what I should call this one. It's so hard to think of a good name. Let's call it H1N Bagel. H1N Bagel. Okay. So right now we just have to choose a country to start in. Preferably if you haven't played the game before, if you start on one of these on a normal country like Russia or Canada or like any mainland country, it's alright, you can do that, you can still win the game. But what I usually do is I usually start on Greenland, in the Caribbean, or on Madagascar, because there's only one way to access them, and that's like all through one port. So if they close off the port, you're not infecting that island, and you're already guaranteed loss of the game. But pretty much when you start your disease, it starts spraying through the country, and once it gets close to an airport or a port, people will start getting on the ships when they're infected, and will go to other countries, and or go by plane and go to other countries and start infecting those countries. And since these guys only have one, if they close it off because they get scared the plague might come to their country and they close it off, you're not going to infect them at all unless you're using fungus, but that's the exception. I'll show you guys all that in another video. But anyways, so I'm going to choose one of the main islands to start. I'm going to probably choose Madagascar here. So we're starting off in Madagascar. H1N Bagel has infected the first human. Yay! Okay, so we're going to speed this up all the way to max, because if we don't, it's going to take forever to start. Basically, what happens is the game... I'm just going to pause it for a second so I can explain this. The game starts off really slow, but then once it starts to spread to all the countries, you're clicking DNA things everywhere, collecting your DNA points and spending them and doing all over the place. And towards the end of the game, you need DNA points, but you're not getting it because everyone's dead or already infected, right? So, and they're about to find the cure anyways. So before I go on, the bubbles I've been clicking just a second ago are DNA bubbles, and they give you DNA points, and you can use those pretty much to increase these three things: infectivity, severity, and lethality. So how easy it is for people to infect other people with the plague, the severity of it, like how violent it is, I guess, and how easily it kills people. And then there's some others or small stats that don't really matter right now. Over here you have how the disease is transmitted. This is really good. These two are really good for urban areas, so like cities, countries that are really built up. So like the US, Canada, Sweden, stuff like that. This is really good for third world countries, so countries in Africa and some South American countries. Air and water. These are just good overall. I usually get these ones first, and this is good for rural countries, so like countries that have a lot of open country and farming and all that. And then here's your symptoms. I don't get many of these. I just sort of let my plague evolve on its own to get a few of these because it does that. And then towards the middle or end of the game, I just go and put all my DNA points, if not all of them, in here. So over here you have your abilities. So over here you have your special ability, which it will change depending if what kind of plague you're using. So I'm using bacteria. So mine's a bacterial shell. If you're using virus, it'd be the ability for it to mutate more frequently, and fungus is for it to be able to spread more easily through the air. Up here is cold resistance and heat resistance, so that's good if you would get this if you're trying to infect a cold country like Russia, and this is good if you're trying to infect a hot country like near the equator or something like that. Here's another one, also drug resistance. This is really good, especially when cures start to come along. Not this one in particular, but what this basically does is makes drugs and antibiotics have less effect on fighting your plague and your victims. And eventually this opens up to a thing which makes it harder for them to research your plague. And then another, and then that leads into another one upgrade, where it pretty much makes your plague mutate. It makes the research get delayed, pretty much making the percentage go down of how much they've researched, because they have to research it more now. But anyways, so back to the game here. Okay, it's starting to spread person to person. Okay, so hopefully it's going to get near the port soon and start spreading out. Okay. Also, I think this game was made just before the Olympics, or anticipating it. So, there's actually the Olympics in London, so if you can get up there, it's really good because everyone goes there, and everyone gets infected pretty much and brings it back to their home countries, and it's just pretty much a massacre from there on out. Okay, so we got some DNA points, so we're going to spend those. We're not going to do any symptoms yet. I'm just going to get air and water right now. Maybe that's because we're in Africa. And I forgot to mention this. This is where you see how much they've researched your plague. They don't know mine exists right now, so they don't have any research. Over here sort of shows how many people are not infected, how many people are infected, and how many people are dead. So right now 99% of the world is already, and 1% is infected. No one's dead yet. And over here shows which countries have infected people in it, which countries have no infected people in it, and which countries are completely dead. And up here will show you how many land borders, seaports, and airports are closed. But anyways, so Madagascar is starting, oh yes, starting to spread a lot now since I got those, what are they called? Oh, the transmission, since I got the transmission, the abilities that let them be able to be transmitted from person to person easily, or easier. Man, I can't speak English right now. Okay, so we just got a boat that went to Africa, not Africa, what am I talking about, to Australia, and then we got one that went to the Middle East, so Madagascar is really starting to go under. So H1N Bagel has infected more people than TB. I don't know what TB is, so... Okay. Australia slowly infecting. Okay, so we got a few more points. We're going to get abilities. I don't want to get that right now. I want to get that. Cold resistance. Since I started off in a pretty warm place like Madagascar, I already sort of have a form of heat resistance, so I'm not going to invest a lot in that right now, because I kind of already have it. Also, I have the ability which lets me have the heat resistance in like arid places, so like deserts. So right now we've infected South Africa as well. Hopefully we can get Cuba and Greenland before they close off. If not, you know, that's going to suck for us a lot. Saudi Arabia is coming along fine. Australia, yeah. South Africa is not doing too bad either. I'm going to get a few more abilities. Bacterial shell I'm going to get because that makes it easy to spread in any climate. I'm also going to get that because a lot of countries that we are currently infected are kind of world countries, I'm pretty sure. I might be mistaken. Yeah, I am mistaken. Not many world countries, but that's going to help once we start getting up to Russia. Because I believe Russia is a world country. Global warming is heating up the globe. Okay. So we got Iceland now, and we got India. Okay, so this is where it's probably going to start picking up. Okay, more Africa we infected. We got Iran. Where's Afghanistan? There's Afghanistan. Okay, so we're slowly infecting the world. Now H1N1 is beginning to spread around the world. Use the world data, blah blah blah. Okay, so no one's noticed it. It's not researched yet. We're going to go get abilities. Maybe I'm going to go get birds. Next we're going to get drug resistance. Oh man, this is spreading everywhere. Okay, let's see if we can get the drug resistance. Yes, we can, so we're going to get that, and it should start spreading a lot more now too. So we've gone almost every continent except for North America. But okay. So we got China and Japan. That's good. We got Mexico. Looks like we got Canada. Okay, now we're on North America. Getting DNA points up to wazoo. Okay, we're going to upgrade. Have they started to research? Yes, they've noticed it. So they're starting to research it, but they're not really researching it as a top priority right now. We're going to get some more air and water transmittability. Love my English there. Guys, whenever this happens and your game's like in full swing, take the advantage just to pop as many bubbles as you can. So that really helps. I believe we just got Cuba. Oh gosh. The world is dying, guys. Slowly but surely. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, now let's get that. Okay, they've decided to get researched even sooner, but it's not really that much of a threat right now. We only got a few more countries in effect. We are going to go with the mosquito. We're just going to start getting symptoms. Okay, and alley-oop. Okay, so Russia's starting to get really infected right now. We don't really have much lethality. We have it's extremely infectious though. And as you can see by Russia, Russia's just sort of glowing red now. Canada's not really that affected at all. Only a few thousand people. Same with the US. Got a lot of DNA points, so go and grab that. Okay, so they pushed the research date a lot sooner, so we're going to get that right now. We're going to save the rest of our DNA points for when we need it. So we made it pretty much harder for them to research the DNA of our plague in the field and in the lab. H1N1 has been placed on watch list. Oh guys, thanks. That's such an honor. That's like one of my life goals. Thanks. Really. Okay, Italy's leading the world effort in curing the disease. I don't think they're going to get that much done though. We're going to get more, make it even more resistant to antibiotics. And let's see how research is going. They're really pumping that research up. We are going to get that and make it even harder for them to research. I should push the date back, hopefully. If not, you know, oops. Okay, we pretty much got whole world infected. We want to start killing people off quick soon. Just want to let Canada fall under. Cure, blah 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 blah, percent complete, whatever, okay. Okay, symptoms, okay, we're going to spend the rest of our stuff on symptoms. Start killing people off. Sorry, Italy, not today. Okay, we've infected a lot of Canada. Okay. Okay, apparently the whole world's focusing on curing the plague, which is not good. I pretty much infected the whole world, so I should really start to try to kill people now. Kill more than Spanish flu. Spanish flu is pretty damn bad, so that's a lot of people. Wow, I've killed over 6. No, I've killed over 300 million people. Wow. Cure for H1, M1 bagel, lethal. Okay, we're not going to kill everyone. I can already tell that. Cure 50% complete, yeah. Unless we can get complete organ failure. Come on, start killing people. Sweden begins to break down into anarchy. Get 25. Yeah, we're probably not going to make it, but whatever. We've killed off more than a billion people, so that's more than like 1/7 of the world. Not too bad. We're probably going to get about 2 billion at least. We're just on the verge of getting 2 billion. Oh wow, okay. We just became that much more lethal. Well, see how much more that lethality and severity that adds. Shame we didn't get that sooner. USA, President takes ill. Oh, Barack Obama is taking a sick day, guys. Okay, we've killed off almost half the world. And the cure is almost 80% done, so yeah, not that bad of a run, guys. We're just going to try to kill off as what? Oh my gosh, doomsday is upon us, guys. I'm pretty much going to kill off the whole world if the cure. Oh, I could. It's going to be so close for the cure, and I might actually do this, guys. I might actually do this. Wow. Right before the cure too, that's where I was just like teasing humanity in the face. Like, oh, we're almost done the cure, then the sort of kills everyone. Boo. But whatever. And we delayed the research a bit, so... And we've basically just killed everyone in the world. Okay guys, that's Plague Inc. right there. I'm going to, in other videos, try, different, like, things like viruses and fungus, and hopefully I'll eventually unlock bioweapon and kill off everyone again. But if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more content with Plague Inc. and other games like War of Thunder, please go ahead and subscribe, and if you liked the video, or even if you didn't like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And there we go, guys, there you have it, we have victory. So let's leave this video on a high note, and I'll see you guys all in the next Plague Inc. video.